know. They've gone downhill, but they can make your life a living hell if you try to divert people away from them. And if they find out, I'm not going to say no. But it's like if somebody in the group accidentally blurts something out, then they do things, they find things out. They're good at finding things out.
What do you think they do? Send an ambulance? They were like planning to molest kids, or
they could probably send an ambulance, to hospitalize you, and they'll have you sent to Fort Logan.
Okay.
So I mean that's real risky, man. I mean, right now I'd wait until next year.
Right.
Next year.
I'm gonna organize. Thanks, Rob. That's the coolest input. I
mean, you can start organizing it now, but make sure that people that you tell do not speak a word of it.
Yeah. You're the only one I've told. I tried to get Josh Campbell with it. I didn't tell him because he cut me off so quickly.
Okay. Well, let's just keep it between you and me for now, and then by next year, because the truth is going to come out about a lot of shit, and it already is.
I know, that's us.
So,
we got the goods on them.
Yeah, so I mean, I know MHCD, they're a liberal organization, and, you know, most of them are Democrats. Most of the clients are liberals and Democrats, too.
Yeah.
You know, and, you know, that's a good thing, but it could be a bad thing, too. You know, because liberals, they do wasteful spending. We need to conserve now, you know. So, but
hey, Richard, do you think I could paraphrase it? Like maybe say our goal is to become liberated from society, get jobs, and to live freely.
Yeah. It would be if you can get something like that to where, you know, I mean, Richard would probably want to join too.
Okay.
You know.
Have the good.
Both Richards.
Yeah. RH.
We're talking. Yeah. Well, he's talking about making a group. We want to keep it on the down low, but it's to help clients kind of move forward and get up there where they're not so dependent on drugs and systems. Basically, the system is MHCD and, you know, food stamps, stuff like that. So, we're talking about it. And actually, it's funny. I just started a group on
Start a big
Facebook.
group like that, you'd have to have the funding.
Yeah.
Funding for that.
Yeah, I mean,
you'd have to have houses. You'd have to have stuff.
Well, I mean, it could be just like a non-profit. Oh, okay.
But you know, I got like different ideas for it. Like I got language consultants, political lobbyists, art directors. They're on the list.
Oh, okay. So you're getting it set up.
Yeah.
I'd say by next year, we're not far off. It's already August.
Right.
So like by January, February next year would be a good time to start it, because that year 2012 everybody's talking about it. But
the Mayan calendar, right?
Yeah, I mean, I don't think I don't know what's gonna happen. I can't say anything because I don't know. I don't think anybody knows what's gonna happen. I mean, all I know is that the planets are gonna align, and several things can happen with that. So, I mean, that's all I know. I mean, there's multiple things that can happen with the planets aligning, but I mean, I'm not gonna worry about it. You know, but next year would be good, like beginning of next year, to have it finalized. So do what you can.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm busy with my stuff right now. I gotta find a job to make some money, but I gotta do it under the table, because if MHCD finds out, it'll be pointless working. I won't have much extra money to spend. They always raise my rent and stuff through their program. And they've gotten it to a point where I've actually starved, you know, and it wasn't right. For months, I was paying more than half of my Social Security.
Okay.
You know, but they lied to me. They said I owed them money, and I reported my income. I reported it to Carolyn Barr, and she's the one that lied to me, and she said that I owed Open Doors program money, and that's why my rent was so high. And then later on, she says, "Oh, you didn't owe us money."
You mean you gave her the money that you said you didn't owe it?
Yeah, but my rent's low now, but it's still hard to get by because I drive, and I'm still trying to. I get some work under the table, but it's, it's not much work, Right now it's on hold, so it's like it's hard getting by with the gas prices. Gas prices are going down, which helps, but they're still up there. They're looking at like 340, yeah, 340 a gallon. Yeah. Yeah, we all lived at the same place together.
Yeah.
And it was a shame he moved out. Actually, I got pissed off at people because they were making other people feel paranoid and stuff. And I try to get him out of there, but Cheryl Byers, she didn't. Yeah, she got her. She's one of the reasons why. Oh, I don't blame you, man. She's the main reason why I moved.
The reason why I moved.
Plus, I got another main reason: bed bugs and roaches. That place is infested with it.
You still have those?
Oh, no.
Yeah, there's so many bed bugs there. I'd wake up, I'd turn up the lights in my bedroom, I'd hear them crawling over. I'd turn it up. There'd be like 200 of them, like in Aliens or something.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm wondering if they were created by. I heard they came from Europe, and I wouldn't be surprised if the European government was experimenting with shit and made that bug, because they're so fucking smart.
No.
They make it to where you can't even feel them crawling on you, and they bite you.
Yeah.
And you don't know until after they're long gone.
Right.
They bite you, they get your blood, and then they scatter, and you itch and you look and you don't even see them. It makes you really wonder. I don't know if they came from Europe. I heard they came from Mexico, but I don't think they came from Mexico. I think they came from Europe.
Cheryl told me in person that Ron Musée had brought them in from Europe. He went over to Europe for a vacation. He came back, just brought them straight back.
They got them all over there. Europe is in real deep shit now. I mean, their government is screwed up, and the scary thing is that they want a one world government, and they're initiating it, and Obama's initiating it. We're not ready for a one world government. The way we haven't even evolved. We've actually gone backwards since the late 90s. Certain movies coming out. Television is nothing but mind control anymore.
I know.
You hear shit come out of people's mouths. It's shit they hear on TV.
Yeah.
And it's fucking the media that they're wrong half the time. It's their own perception of something. It's screwed up, And people are brainwashed, man. They don't know how powerful another mind control thing is internet. People are on that for hours, and they go to moveon.org or something.
Yeah.
You hear stuff come out of their mouth from moveon.org, but they don't go to the other side and look at the other side, the conservative side, and me these days, I'm more conservative than liberal.
Oh, right.
Because, man, we're in debt, man. We don't need to be spending money on organizations. I mean, they've wasted money on trillions of dollars on organizations, and they get more, waste of money, waste hard-paying taxpayers' money.
Right.
So. But we're on the right track. But yeah, we can't make any waves, man. If we're in this system, the last thing we want to do is make waves, man. I'd hate for something to happen like here that you ended up in Fort Logan, for them making some shit up.
Do you think we should encrypt it? Because some of the methods, I studied encryption in college, so we you know, if you spell out the second letter of each word, and you put it in the words in the stack, it spells out something in Japanese or something.
Yeah.
But there's some video games I found that are pretty useful for you know, we could, like, all get cell phones, get this video game console on the cell phone, and it's called Dementium.
Yeah.
Have you heard of it? It's like you escape from the mental health hospital.
Huh.
Well, we could encrypt it, so it's like Donkey Kong 3 or something. Glitches.
We could, like, code.
Yeah.
Yeah, we could. That is what's going on. You heard of the progressives, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's what they do.
What video game do you think we should use? I don't know what...
I have no idea.
People use Mario 2 from Nintendo.
Yeah.
It's kind of party neutral.
Yeah. So, you know, just keep doing it, but don't mention the hard detail that you mentioned to me. Don't mention that to people.
Who do you think would snitch on us? Just anyone?
You never know, man. There's people that, you know, they will trick you. They'll act like they're all for it, just to hear what your initial plan is, and then they'll go freaking snitch. You know? So that's the thing that I would do.
Oh, this is Jared. I took that into account. You wouldn't believe how clever the list is, man. It's funny.
Yeah.
I literally put people on there who will snitch anyway.
Yeah.
But you just tell them the stuff you want them to hear, like, you know, even if it's within the group, like some of us would know if the group formed, but know enough. Are you speaking foreign languages?
Yeah. I mean, yeah, if we could do like a code, they won't understand it. But they'll leave us alone if we don't make any big waves. Once somebody out of the group says something, you know, like the doctor said, well, where'd you get that?
Right.
Then shit might hit the fan. You know, and that's what I'm afraid of. So next year, see, they're worried about 2012. If this is organized by next year, they're gonna probably be scared to even question it, you know, because they know about, everybody knows about 2012.
Right, I do.
You know, and it's like, you know, but yeah, we don't want them to make our lives living hell. You know, and that's the last thing.
2012 is bad.
Well, I mean, it's not. It's bad in the sense that people are thinking the world's gonna end. Nobody knows what's gonna happen. I mean, I know about astronomy and physics and stuff, and with our planets aligning, there's multiple things that can happen. There's also the phenomenon of God that can come into play. So, you know, even though the Mayan calendar ends at 2012, maybe that means time will change. Maybe that, you know, maybe that's what that means.
Stavin knows a lot of astronomy.
Yeah. So I think we're gonna enter an era that we're gonna be evolved. I've read some stuff, and I think we're gonna evolve. Some of us will, some of us won't. The ones that won't are the ones that decide not to, that choose not to, that can't, it's the fear of the unknown. Those that want to evolve, those are the ones that are going to benefit you, me, Richards.
With the two Richards.
Yeah. Other people, you know, and we're going to get more strands of DNA.
Right.
It might be to a point where some of us actually have telepathy, you know, which would be awesome.
Someone got assassinated anyway by a truck.
Yeah.
You know what I think? 2012 is a unique number in mathematics. People say it's a very large number because it's
there's so much to it.
The Gaussian construct, without being technical, if you arrange the numbers in a triangle, it forms 7, 12, and 13, which is a square, meaning
Wow.
a 7 squared or 5 squared plus 12 squared plus 13 equals 13 squared.
Oh, wow.
The reason that's bad is because it's the only number of that kind in the entire number spectrum
Yeah.
that's large.
Wow.
And I mean, you say like 3 squared plus 4 squared is 5 squared. Like 16 plus 9 is 25.
Yeah.
And this is like 144 plus 25 is 169.
Wow.
And those numbers are big. I mean, because if you
Good.
cube 12, it's like
Yeah.
1500. But if you cube 3, it's like 27.
Yeah.
So it's just dangerous because
Yeah.
instead,
It's almost dangerous to talk about certain stuff over the phone.
yeah.
But we'll talk. Give me a call,
Okay.
and we'll talk more about it. We just got to be careful not to say. I mean that we're gonna, steer people away from MHCD stuff like that. I'm right next to Denver Communications, and I sometimes wonder how they ended up getting some information. I never told them, but I talked about it over the phone.
A linebacker told me from Quest, which then the linebackers are those people that service the AT&T lines and Quest lines.
I got AT&T, so yeah. I know I'm being monitored. I used to work for the Department of Homeland Security, and they monitor.
You work for the INS?
No, I worked for DHS.
DHS.
Yeah, but I worked for them. It was a contract for the U.S. Department of Agriculture, and I worked with classified information. But the main thing is that we just got to be careful.
Yeah.
So I don't want you ending up in Fort Logan, or some shit,
So I should, to stay out of trouble, I should just wait until the deciding day when you said to get the letters out to invite people to the party and not say anything.
After when 2012 hits, then that's when we should really. But even then, we still got to be careful.
What if it's too late by then?
It won't be. It won't be too late. Time is on our side.
Yeah.
So
just bring it on them like January or December 31st.
Yeah. I mean, it's just go with the flow. Just try not to think about we're on a time limit here because we're not. Time is on our side. God is on our side.
I know what you're saying.
So do not worry, man. But anyway, I got to get going. I got an appointment at 12 o'clock. But
you're right. About half the people on the list are a little bit unstable.
Yeah.
Because like Richard Highsmith there, he can go off pretty quickly if you really piss him off. I mean, we knew each other for like 10 years.
Yeah, but I don't think he would go off and say anything. I think he would keep things under wraps.
That's why we have to program him. We only tell him things that we want him to know, like the DHS. We just tell him it's a nice group to get together, have some coffee,
something,
some cigarettes.
Yeah.
We take video cams of the whole file so they know we're not illegal, like doing drugs or soliciting prostitutes.
Yeah.
There's 5 women on the list, but
yeah.
But here's the idea of what I had, and this is kind of cool. So there's like 14 or 15 guys or women or people on the main list. There's 4 judges and 1 god.
Yeah.
And I know that sounds kind of like Columbine, but the judges just grade to say, or like schoolmasters, you grade the effort, but don't really contribute because the judges are, and like a diving contest where each dives and the judges say, oh, good score, good score.
Oh,
it's kind of like an aesthetic grade.
That's a good idea.
And the god is like, the god is someone who's powerful enough who can stop anything.
Yeah.
Like,
Which he is. There's things happening now that's amazing. I see it happening, and some stuff is scary though. There's some bad shit going on, but we gotta just think positive, and we'll get through it. But anyway, I really got to get going.
Do you have an email I can send you stuff?
Yeah, I do. It's my name, Robbie. How I spell it? RAUBBY.
RAUBBY.
At ymail.
At ymail.com.
Yep.
No, not RORA.
No, it's RAUBBY.
Robbie.
Just think of the how they spell it in Israel.
Oh, right.
RAUBBY.
RAUBBY.
So yeah, if you can remember that. If not, give me a call. I'll give it to you. So. and we'll keep in contact for sure,
Give me
man.
the documents. You're like the most high functioning person down the list, really.
Yeah.
I gotta.
told
It's
that.
broad. The list is broad. I gotta
I know.
like political lobbyists, people who speak Japanese, Hebrew,
most
Spanish.
of these clients here are liberals, Democrats.
Yeah.
Some are what they call liberal wackos. They don't got their facts straight about
Yeah.
shit. They're talking about, you know how pollution,
Oh yeah.
80% of pollution is light pollution.
Right. I'm gonna go show Janice this porno I got. It's on his cell phone, yeah.
All right, man.
Get my
Well,
brother to get a codec
yeah.
converter, put any movie on there. You know?
I gotta get going though, buddy. So,
Yeah.
so give me a call.
Okay.
We'll figure this stuff out. So,
The thematic movie for the whole thing is, I think it's gonna be The Pelican Brief. You might maybe look at that, or maybe The Bourne Identity or something.
The Bourne Identity.
It's that serious, you know.
Yeah, it is. All right, buddy.
Okay. Laters. I will call you. Bye.